seek after. The problem with most of us is we got too many things we're praying for. Our prayer list is too long. But I hear David say, one thing I desire of the Lord, and that will I seek after. When you find the one thing that consumes your life, the one thing that drives your life, the one thing that makes a difference in your life, when you become filled with a passion for the things of God. Now watch here. We shall be changed in the moment and the twinkling of an eye. When I see him and he's the only thing I see, I'll be caught up to meet him in the clouds. Now why the clouds? Because the clouds are a type of his presence. The clouds represent a dimension where God lives. God just don't live anywhere. He lives in the clouds of his presence. He doesn't show up because of the choir. He doesn't show up because of the program. He shows up wherever the cloud is. Now, not only do we dwell with him in the clouds, but the Bible says we shall be caught up to meet him in the air. Now, the devil is the prince and the power of the air. So when he says we're going to be caught up to dwell with him in the air, it means whatever power the devil has, God's taking his power and he's going to give it to us. God's taking his position. God is going to lead us to another level like you ain't never seen before. Grab your neighbor and say, stay here if you want to, but I gotta go high to another level, to another place, to another realm. Say yes. I can't stay where I am. I can't live where I am. I cannot die where I am. There's gotta be more. Throw your hands up and say, I want more. I want more. More than I'm used to. More than I used to have. More. This day we're going home. We're going home. Oh, Jesus. Watch this, watch this. Watch what he says. Watch what he says. Watch this. We should be called to meet him. When the high priest throws two handfuls of it, it's two. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. If you don't go in, you got to get out. Can I tell you, you've been hanging out with some other Christians and they're not hungry like you. God has been telling you to stop hanging out. And you've been struggling trying to hold on to friendships that are dead. Fellowship with religious people that don't want more. And God is saying, I'm telling you to let go of it. Because if you don't go in, you're going to go out. Now watch this. You can't go in as an us. But when we cease to be, watch. I'm finished with this. Watch. Cain and Abel bring an offering. God accepts one and rejects the other. The premise of his acceptance is, I cannot live on an altar that has something that is alive. Because if it is alive, then it has a will. If it has a will, then it and I will be there. Cain Cain, I reject what you brought. Because what you placed on the altar was still alive. And it can't be two of us on the altar. The reason I accepted Abel's offering is Abel understood that I can't do nothing with living things. But if you kill it, when I get to the altar, it's not going to be me and it. Because it's dead, it's only going to be me.